Today on the Fixit Shed, I want to take a look at my Toyota Matrix four-wheel drive. So the exhaust system seems to be making a funny noise. I can't find any place where it's leaking. I've checked it out. I don't feel any air leaking around the muffler. And the exhaust system from the muffler forward has all been replaced fairly recently, within the last year, year and a half, 2 years, something like that. So I don't think it's forward of the muffler, and I can kind of tell that it's coming from the back of the car. I'm wondering if something has started to disintegrate inside the muffler, because it almost sounds like there's a blockage. Yep. Rev. Hard. Yeah. No. Keep going. Rev. Ooh, wait, do it again. All right. So the connection between the muffler and the front part of the exhaust system looks like there's maybe a little bit of a leak there. I saw some moisture coming out of it. So I want to get that clamp off and take a look and see what it looks like underneath. Is it just the gasket that's leaking? But I have a feeling that, you know, the muffler sounds like it's obstructed. You know, that doesn't sound right to me. So if the muffler's causing some back pressure, it could have maybe damaged, blown out the gasket in the exhaust pipe. So we want to check that out. All right, so this is the clamp right here. That you can see it's still actually a little bit wet. So I want to open up this clamp and see what we look like underneath here. That's a 14 millimeter nut. Yeah, we're turning on the other side. All right. So I'm just going to spray it with a little penetrating oil. That's the wrong way. There we go. Okay, so that just came right apart. All right, I'm going to get this muffler out of the way. I'm going to take it off of the hanger over on this side. So let's see. And now I gotta, there, that'll sit there. And we can get the other side. Doo-doo. Oops. There it goes. All right. I think it is safe to say it was disintegrating inside. All right. Let me get my muffler pliers out of here. And now there's a ring on here, a donut gasket, and that needs to come off. I'm starting to think maybe there isn't. This is all. You know what? I think this is. I don't think this is a. I don't think there's any gasket material here. I think this is all just part of the exhaust. I think that's all just steel that's welded on there. All right, I'm gonna wire brush this a little bit just to clean this up so that when I do put the gasket on there, I'm gonna get a good seal. All right, so I do have a new donut gasket. All right, so that's gonna fit there. Let's try and get the muffler in. I'm gonna put this on. So this is the old clamp. I did buy a new clamp, but I think I'm just gonna try and reuse the old clamp. Oof. And here comes the new muffler. Oh boy. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna stay. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of grease, grease on there just to make it a little bit easier to get on. This seems to be a little bit thicker than the one that was on here. So let's try that. Come on, get in. All right. Let me see if I can get the other one started. Again, just a little grease. one's on. Now, let's see if I can do this side a little bit better. Or, actually, it looks like maybe I'll just get a big pair of pliers. Let's see if I can do anything with this. Nope, not big enough. All right. How about a C-clamp? There we go. That's pressing it in. Come on. Yeah. All right, that's got it most of the way on. Oops. There it goes. All right. Now that's on the rest of the way. All right. So now we just need to connect the pipes. All right, and that donut gasket is just going to crush into place. Okay. All right, and that clamp will hold it shut. Okay. All right, so I want to try and turn this up just a little bit. There. Before I tighten that down. All right, so all right, so before you tighten it up, you do want to make sure that this pipe is pretty level, right? Because you don't want it hanging down, so you want to make sure that it's kind of pushed up, tucked underneath here. I kind of want it back as far as it'll go. Yeah. All right. So that looks pretty good. Okay, now we can tighten it up the rest of the way. All right, so the only place that I'm really worried about it leaking is around this, where this gasket is. That's the only place. You know, everything else should be fine. Everything else is welded. So we should just get exhaust not coming out of here and only out of the tailpipe. So, okay, start it up. Rev it. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel anything. Feels good. And it sounds better too. All right, so that actually went fairly smoothly. That's one of the easier repairs that I've done in a while. It was just this clamp, remove it from the two hangers, put the new one on, put the new gasket in, put the clamp back on. Pretty simple. It was one bolt to remove. So I did buy the muffler on eBay. That was around $150 or so. The gasket that I ended up using was like $20. I think you can get them on eBay or online for like 15 or
20 bucks. I got mine at the Toyota dealer. It was a couple dollars more than that. Maybe $22, $23. I don't remember exactly. 21. Might have been $21. All right, so if you got something out of this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to help the channel out, please consider subscribing or becoming a member by clicking the join button below. Thanks for watching. Take care.